Alright, we're on the tram now. Just about to take off here. Segways? Oh wow, look, segways.
Oh, that's cool.
There's people on segways out in distance there.
Nice. It's in here somewhere. My photo tag.
Yeah.
Did you get the little animals over there?
Yeah, I did.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome aboard. My name is Eric. I'll be your tour guide. You guys have a good day?
How long did that take? An hour?
Hopefully it's worth it. Honestly, it's the best time of the day to be out here. So I think you should have a great time. Just want to make sure you can hear my voice. So if you can, raise your hand. Yeah. Hi. Is my voice too loud? Raise your hand. Too soft? Raise your hand. Okay. Fix that. How about right about there? Nice thumbs up. Yes. Good. Okay. That's some safety tips. Whenever this vehicle's in motion, I will make a lot of stops. That's when you can stand up, say hi to our animals, as long as you sit right back down again when I get going. If you have a medical emergency, there are 2 yellow strips up on the ceiling. Press the strips off. Yeah. Here in the front cab, look, I put the strips. Called survival of the fittest. So holler through the window. Keep all your possessions with you. Don't drop them overboard. If you do, I can't stop. If you fall out, I will stop. I will laugh, so will everybody else, so don't do it. Make sure you don't sit, stand, or lean on the door.
It's on my wrist.
There's a lot that don't, I'm sorry. But take out the cameras. It's going to be awesome. Up on the left-hand side, this is our East African savanna. Everybody is out. We're going to see a lot of antelope today. How does that sound? Right out on the sand, the brown animals with the thin horns, those are called fringe-eared oryx. Let me bring you a little closer to the ones up here by the fence. We actually have some really shy animals here. If you look on top of the hill to our left, all the way up on the tippy top, there's some beautiful copper-colored animals. Those are Kenya Impala. That's where the Chevy Impala comes from. Now the Impala, they're not really racing machines. They're jumpers. Those are the ballerinas of Africa. Kenya Impala can jump 10 feet high, 36 feet across in one bound. And like I said, they're usually very stiff. A little closer to our vehicle with these kind of buttercream yellow underbelly, orange on top. Those are called Nile Lechwe. If you look at that herd of Nile Lechwe, you're going to see someone that stands out. He looks different. Dark brown coat, big white patch on his neck. Looks like a completely different animal. That's the male Nile Lechwe. He has a bullseye on his neck. He is telling those lions, bite me right back here. Feels really good. But it's also how he stands out to the ladies. If that male has been able to grow so large and so dark without being eaten, he's doing something right. So the female Nile Lechwe are going to look for the biggest guy. And that's called sexual dimorphism when you see the males looking different from the girls. Just a fancy term, them looking different. Those Nile Lechwe look so different that about 100 years ago in some of the first zoos, they had some Nile Lechwe. And they had the females in one group and the males in another enclosure because they thought they were separate animals and they were never breeding and they didn't know why. And it wasn't until a wild caught female gave birth to a baby boy and eventually he grew up to look just like his dad. Pretty weird. Off on the right-hand side, finally they're out. Here's my favorite thing.
Oh, the baby.
We're going to make a stop right here for the front of the vehicle. This is Eric, our 5-month-old baby black rhino. I know we have some in our eyes.
He shows us his butt.
But he's still pretty cute. Very special baby. We've had 14 black rhinos born at the park. That is a national record. Black rhinos are pretty difficult to breed. We figured out we do have to give them their own area here at the park. This is just for the black rhinos. Right now we have mom, we have baby. Dad is on the other side of the enclosure at a different exhibit. So we're keeping them separated right now. The thing is that when we do release Dad back in here, it's really in the mom's best interest to get pregnant again as soon as she can. And we don't want that to happen right away. We want the baby a chance to, you know, grow up. We don't want him caught in the crossfire. So we usually give him a couple months. Soon we're going to let Dad back out. Mom bosses him around, which is awesome. She's just very protective. Moms, you would understand why. She got to enjoy a 16-month pregnancy for that baby. Wow. 16 months. He wasn't 9 pounds when he was born. He was 17. No horns. No horns when he was born. That's one good thing. The horns just started to sprout. That, of course, is what gets the rhinos into trouble, right? You guys know that. Some people in cultures think the rhinoceros horn has special aphrodisiac powers. What do you think? No. Made out of the same substance like our fingernails and our hair. It's a protein called keratin. Do on your fingernails. It's the same exact thing. So we have 4 different species of rhinoceros here at the park. Southern white rhinos, northern white rhinos, black rhinos. We also have greater one-horned rhinos.
Looks like pelicans.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons we started our park. But the San Diego Zoo wasn't having a lot of luck breeding their rhinoceros. So in the 60s, the zoo directors came up here to Escondido. They found all this beautiful land. And we've had a lot of rhinos born. And a lot of other animals. We've had over 20,000 babies born since we started. I think this is just a gorgeous view. You're going to find on this tour the light is perfect for all of your pictures. Well, we've got some great white pelicans there on the island. You can see a couple of them circling, looking for some sushi for dinner. You're also going to see some smaller blackbirds. Oh, here's some egrets coming in. Now, those aren't our birds. Now, the birds we have in this exhibit, they can't fly away. They either have their wings clipped or pinioned. But we do have some freeloaders that stop by. Every evening right here in the winter time, all those trees on the island are filled with cormorants. The tree is just black. They'll probably come in the next hour or so. So it's a pretty cool way to give back. We can help out with locals. Pretty cool place for our African animals to hang out. Not just the trees.
I am. So what you're looking at.
There, we're going to get around the corner just a little bit closer. We're going to spend most of our time checking out the South African savannah. For a lot of things.
I don't want to do it.
We'll also check out the marshes, the forests. The Sahara Desert is off on our right-hand side. Keeping a little quiet. A little too quiet for me. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to wait for this gate to open in front of us. When we get this gate going to keep out any local predators from coming in and bothering our animals. Right on the other side of the fence, right there in the gully. This is a brand new gully that just formed a couple days ago with the rains. Those are sable antelope tucked inside. What you're going to see today, all the animals like to hang out with their own kind, the ones who look like them, smell like them. We still see that herd mentality is intact out here. And one thing you're not going to see this evening, no lions, no cheetahs, no leopards running around, no geographic moments like that. That'd be illegal, and it'd be a little counterproductive too. But we still see all these natural survival instincts, watching each other's backs. Safety in numbers, right? Hopefully that lion takes the bob and not you. Up on the right-hand side, you're watching 2 bluebirds cross through the exhibit. Those are called blue cranes. Very creative. That's the national bird of South Africa right there. We've got some vultures as well lurking by the pond. Those are called western ripples, vultures. But we've got a little game of chase starting up ahead. See if we can catch the tail end of it.
Yeah, I see.
Man, this is one of those days where we can spend a lot more than 30 minutes out here, I'm telling you. Our ostriches are on the corner, our giraffes are on the tallest bird, tallest land mammal. Both cannot fly. Like this. The ostriches can weigh up to 350 pounds. You don't want them flying above this tram. You don't have any windows. This is Willow, the giraffe closest to the vehicle. Reaching up for that palm frond there. Now the light is perfect. When she reaches out her tongue, you're going to see these strings of saliva just float off But we've had some tour guides out here that are actually allergic to their saliva. That's very